Thank you guys for joining me for a cardomancy and oracle card reading. Okay, we're also going to be using some astrology signs. Let's get into prayer. Most High of love and light, I ask to be in alignment with you. I ask to also be in alignment to be able to clearly, effectively, and emotional manipulation free to deliver these messages. I ask to be held accountable. I ask for the viewers' discernment to become more clarity filled so that their decision making skills can become more refined. And I also ask to understand how to be emotionally detached from the reading, as well as to not attach myself to the actions of the viewers after they receive information. Most High of love and light, please guide me continuously. I humble myself to thee. I'm here to serve. How may I serve? Using cartomancy and oracle cards and astrology. All right. So, let's see. What messages come up today? Ten of Clubs, supported by Jack of Diamonds and Six of Clubs. So I'm picking up when it comes to someone could be trying to reputation, someone's trying to do press control. It comes to reputation, someone's trying to do press control. There could be a financial endeavor that is dependent on how it is received externally. The owners of the financial endeavor can be very conscious of how others view them. The owners of this financial endeavor can be very self-conscious. The owners of this financial endeavor can also be reliant on advertisement, however that shows up, even if that's via social media. The owners of a financial endeavor can be they can use social media to control how their business is perceived. They also can use their business as a means for how they're to be received. With the Ten of Clubs here, I feel like the owners of this business that I'm picking up on, they neglected to maintain and sustain the basic necessary mundane tasks and responsibilities. They could have put most of their time, energy, effort, and resources into how they will be externally perceived. That there could be a lot of mishaps taking place in the business, and they may be doing their very best to try to cover up the blind spots in a financial endeavor. It's kind of like I'm envisioning like a knotted ball, but it's kind of like before it gets completely knotted, you see how it starts to become knotted. You see how, a person can basically unravel it before it gets too out of control. But I feel like whatever they could have ignored the they could have ignored the initial responsibilities that needed to be taken care of, because they were at a place where they were doing well. They were probably being well received when it comes to business wise things, and external validation in their community. But then when things started getting way out of hand, they could have perhaps, let's say, hope that the problem would go away on its own. A problem could have come about due to them neglecting the mundane task. A problem could have gotten so out of hand, and they're scared about this coming out and being exposed, because this will reveal the true nature of their business. But at the same time, they could have been being supported by people who were reliant on them having a good reputation, because the people that were supporting them were also reputation conscious as well. So there is a business owner who could have attracted individuals who was also dependent on external validation as well. And so a business owner could be very weary and wary of how the supporters that they once had may negatively react or respond to the reality of the instability of their financial foundation. Let's keep going. We have inhale, exhale. Let's do that, y'all. So this person can be seeking ways to relax their minds, bodies, and souls. But however, if they have not followed up with the necessary practical steps to basically get their financial foundation balanced and grounded, it's kind of like they're counteracting all of the necessary, it's like they're counteracting all of the time, energy, effort, resources put into looking to de-stress. Because if they're seeking spiritual ways to de-stress and they haven't followed through with the practical aspects of a thing, it just seems as if they're constantly trying to find stress from the same situation. Okay? We have let go of things that no longer serve you. And this is with the 6 of clubs here. There could be things, people, or places that's attached to their brand. And they also may be very weary and wary of separating from these people, places, and things, especially if they're starting to get an understanding as to how these people can misunderstand or misinterpret difficulties. So, for example, if they were to say, hey, you guys, thank you for all the support that you guys have been blessing me with. But to be quite honest, I'm in way over my head. I don't exactly know what to do here. I want to thank you guys for all your support. But I'm going to take some time to fix the situation at hand that I neglected to take care of prior, before it got out of hand. They're the people who could have supported their business, who are reliant on being able to name drop their business, or be able to say, hey, I support such and such, because they were able to receive some sort of benefit from mentioning this person's business or their name. It's kind of like they're in a place where it's like, okay, so we invested into you to the point where our lives are reliant and hinged on your success. So the supporters that they attracted are very codependent. They like to latch onto other people's success. And while this business owner was able to attract consistent flow of finances or clients, it came with a heavy price. So, they could be completely honest and say, hey, I got to take time to figure things out. I don't exactly know how long it's going to take. The people that have been supporting them will make a mountain out of a molehill. And then we have Jack of Diamonds with I am becoming a better person every day. So this is where we can find the blessing in disguise in this situation. Only take what resonates. This could be someone could be going through this, or you can know someone who's going through this. This is a blessing in disguise, because if you have individuals who are reliant on you being successful in order to be able to have stability, that means if they were smiling in your face when things were going well, then that means they more than likely were behind the scenes planning and plotting against you. So it's kind of like this situation could have prepared them to be able to sit here and say, you know what, whether I succeed or whether I fail, this is my journey. So this is a blessing in disguise, because this is going to allow this person to be able to have clarity and discernment on true support. Especially if there's people who will misunderstand how to maintain business long term. Especially if there's people who feel that they are, who feel entitled to someone's business success based off of, you remember I helped you out? I'm picking up someone could have had clients, or with a business, or this is a business, or they could have had people supporting them who helped them, as long as there was like with strings attached help. Okay, so only take what resonates with this message. Let's keep going. Three of Diamonds. So some of you guys can work at a place where management is in dishevelment. We have Four of Diamonds and Jack of Hearts. Okay, some of you guys can be employed at places where management is in dishevelment. So like going according to the chain of command, if the management is having issues, then it's spiraling among employees and co-workers. This may be where some of you guys are recognizing there's too many chiefs. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. And some of you guys may also be recognizing that some people they're passive aggressive enough with the Jack of Hearts energy here. They're passive aggressive enough to the point where they'll try to be managers where they're not managers or in management position, And then they'll sit there and try to act like we cool, right? And they'll try to get emotionally close to one and become buddy. At the same time, with the Four of Diamonds, it's kind of like breadcrumbing is occurring. It's kind of like some of you guys could be working with passive aggressive coworkers who want to get positions of management. They got all these ideas about how the company can be better, but at the same time, they're basically trying to get a promotion by kissing ass, and at the same time, they're like, I wish I could do it, but I can't do it for you. So if they don't have the resources, they're trying to get emotionally close to people, have people view them as an emotionally safe place in order to get some sort of promotion. This is actually a blessing in disguise, though, because we have my destiny will reveal itself in time, and it's okay for me to cry when I need to. So with my destiny will reveal itself in time. The difficulty some of you guys could be having at a place of work is allowing you guys to basically become the leaders that you guys need for yourselves in all areas of life. That way, if some of you guys do decide to apply these leadership skills into an entrepreneur business, it's going to fare well long term, because you guys are going to understand that if already legalized businesses have ups and downs, then some of you guys are also going to be noticing how some legalized businesses are able to ride the waves. And I feel like if you guys are working in a place where you guys are being responsible in order to basically maintain your basic needs, this is actually part of the plan, so that if you guys do decide to start entrepreneur endeavors, you guys will be able to ride the waves, ups and downs of business. And with it's okay for me to cry, some of you guys are being asked to cry because some of the stuff that you guys are dealing with other people in a work environment in which the other people have a negative relationship with finances, it is foolish enough. It's so foolish enough that sometimes being too serious, the reality is it can harden your heart. And you guys just really need to have a good old cry so you can be able to transmute that pain, and you'll be able to see the humor in the situation. Some of you guys could have some work colleagues who you guys may feel an emotional attachment to. You guys are being asked to meditate on the answer. Okay. If they're a grown person and they're basically not able to show signs of consistency that they're willing to be mature in a relationship dynamic, then this is not something that you'll want to get involved in long term. Also, some of you guys could have been involved with some people in a place of work, romantically involved, and the people they could be using like, we're at work, I can't show my emotions to you when I'm at work. But that's a lie. They just normally breadcrumb people. So if you guys are having issues with this, you guys are being asked to meditate on the answer, because stillness will help you guys have clarity about the situation at hand, especially if emotions are involved, especially if emotions are running high, because there's so many difficulties taking place. And if you guys are emotionally connected to someone in a place of work where there's a lot of high drama, a lot of changes, and the management team is trying to get everybody to move through it as best they can, but it's time for that management to be removed, because their solutions isn't actually making things better. It's just a consistent drag out of what the fuck moments. you guys have to understand, if you guys are emotionally connected to someone and you guys work together, and if they're breadcrumbing you guys and saying, I got to make sure I'm being responsible, you can only imagine if you guys weren't working with them, they'd be breadcrumbing you guys too. So you guys are being asked to meditate on the answer, because there could be some work-related issues occurring from work romance, in which you have people who are basically, getting sexually active and involved with each other. And they're like, you know what? I understand that we're working, but at the same time, there's emotional, there's emotional requirements I have. Why don't you make time for me outside of work? And they're all these excuse after excuse. I need time to myself. I gotta recharge. I'm already tired. Only to figure out, well, this person has no serious long-term investments for me. So some of you guys are going to realize that you guys have been a part of a convenience type romantic relationship that's not going to go anywhere. If you guys are trying to heal from breadcrumbing, practice chakra healing. Okay, this is going to be necessary. Crying is gonna be necessary, because some of you guys are gonna start to realize the strategies that some people who have been breadcrumbing you guys have been using in order to get away with saying, hey, I'm trying to make the best of a situation. You know what we're going through. You know what's taking place. And some of you guys are gonna start to realize that you guys are not the only one that this romance scams in a work environment has taken place on. Okay, some of you guys may find out that someone that you guys have been sexually active with, where you guys have been breadcrumbed, and you guys work in the same place, they're sexually active with somebody else in the workplace. Okay, let's get one more. 4 of clubs. Some of you guys may be trying to transition to working from home, or some of you guys can be working from home, okay? I want to take what resonates, all right? Different scenarios for different folks. Some of you guys may be working from home, all right? Some of you guys could be thinking about, having a business with someone that you guys feel you guys are romantically compatible with, and having a work from home business with a person that you guys are romantically compatible with. Okay? Only take what resonates. Some of you guys could be like with the King of Hearts. No, I don't know why I said King of Hearts, but we got the King of Diamonds and the Queen of Diamonds and the 4 of clubs here. Some of you guys can be married, and you guys could be thinking, okay, we can do a couple's business working from home. You guys are being asked to meditate on the answer, because what I'm saying here, only take what resonates. We have the 10 of clubs, 3 of diamonds, and the 4 of clubs. You guys are being asked to recognize the difficulties that you guys experienced when you guys worked with the public, and to solution this, but at the same time have a balanced work life. It's not that you guys can't do it, because I'm picking up a lot of you guys. Your full potential is where you guys guys won't have to work for anybody. There's no reason you would really have to work for anybody. And some of you guys have been told, if you work with somebody and you date them, you won't need time to yourself. Some of you guys are being asked to get clarity on where the resource, like the sources of this information came from. If you have someone who was in a toxic relationship say, I won't work with somebody I'm in a relationship with, they're more than likely screwing somebody at the job, okay? And they don't want the person that they with to know. So I feel like you guys are being asked to look into your birth charts, look into the areas where it talks about romance and it talks about finances, and that's the necessary boundaries that you guys will require and are non-negotiable in order to be able to have a healthy work-life balance with a partner if you guys do work together, and if it is a business that is done in the home, okay? Because you don't want to have relationship issues come up from, like, let's say you got a business started and there's a dry spell, and it's kind of like you could be going at each other's throats. And let's say business picks up and there's strains in the relationship, and now you guys are trying to basically repair what could have been repaired, and it just stretches on. That can be avoided, okay? So you guys are being asked to look into your birth charts, the areas where it's going to discuss romance, the Venus aspects of your chart, and I believe the 10th house, and I could be wrong, I believe the 10th house talks about career. And anyone that you guys want to build a relationship with, if your necessary non-negotiable boundaries in order to maintain that balance is compatible with theirs, and if it's like decent, you know what I'm saying, then y'all gonna have to basically take those practical steps to initiate doing a work from home opportunity, divine masculine, divine feminine style. Okay, but this is also where some people are just tired of some karmics are just tired of working in environments where there's drama, and they want to work from home. So you guys are gonna see couples who are gonna make it, especially if they have a business together and it's gonna be long-term trajectory. They're going to be able to learn to communicate healthily and have uncomfortable conversations, especially if they have a business partnership together. The couples that are not going to make it are going to be the ones who, when times are going slow, the bickering increases. When money picks back up, infidelity increases. Okay? Where they look like they doing good together, out in public, but behind closed doors, it's a bunch of tension. So that's gonna be exposed, okay? With iron field, with love and light, divine feminines or feminine energy. If you are, in your bag right now, you've been asked to basically to draw attention to the skill sets that you have to basically do what it is you came here to do, okay? Find out your purpose and focus and put attention, energy, and effort on those strengths, okay? You not only have weaknesses, you also have strengths, and those strengths is what's going to be able to help you become financially independent. And masculines, divine masculines, if you are thinking, okay, I do wish to have a business, at the same time, I need to be mindful of how I can become dominant and try to control the situation. You guys are being asked to surrender to the spirit energy. Okay? And you can't change anyone else, just yourself. Okay, this is important. Some of you guys, you masters, are being asked to do some grounding with I am peaceful and one with the earth. Choose faith over fear and be bold. And bold for some of you masters is basically understanding that the work environment that was once like controlled by a toxic patriarchy system is not the type of energy you want to bring into a home, especially if you want to have someone who's on your same level of finances. If toxic masculine energy is trying to dominate the feminine, then you ain't gonna be attracting a queen of pentacles or a queen of diamonds. You gonna attract a female that's just, you know, somebody that's willing to be a trophy wife, okay? And that right there eventually blows up in people's faces. So that's gonna be exposed as well. Let's see. I think that's enough for that one. All right. So, and you divine feminines, you have options in love, okay? However, I feel like you guys are being asked to take the time to meditate on what you guys truly want, put it out into the universe, and the universe will surprise you guys in unexpected ways of how the universe delivers. Now let's get some signs, and then we're gonna close out this reading. Taurus energy. Taurus energy is impacting this reading, so this is connected to material success, material abundance. Some of you guys can be a Taurus, or you guys can be associated with the Taurus. We have Leo energy. Leo energy is impacting this reading. Some of you guys can be Leos, or you guys can be associated with a Leo in this situation. We have Cancer energy. Cancer energy is influencing the situation. Some of you guys can be a Cancer, or be associated with the Cancer, or this is associating with or associated with the Cancer. I think I repeated myself. But what I'm picking up here, there are some difficulties concerning financial resources. Responsibility-wise, there could be some people who have taken more than they deserve to have when it comes to financial resources. And there could be some wars over material resources, okay? There could be a lot of conflict, a lot of unnecessary burdens concerning material resources. With the Leo and the Three of Diamonds showing itself, there could be, I was picking up on some people trying to get a promotion. Some of you guys will be getting a promotion if you do decide to stay at a place of work where you work with other people, if that's what you guys are looking to do. If you guys are able to help bring balance and stability to a work area. But at the same time, there's people trying to get promotions by being, by doing it like a popularity contest, as if they're in high school, and being well liked and received is going to keep their bills paid. So be mindful of that. And with this Cancer energy and the Four of Clubs here, some of you guys are being asked to put more time, energy, and effort into your home lives, okay? Especially if there's burdens connected to material wealth. If you have, if there's a lot of awareness being placed on financial situations, and some people will be rising to the occasion, and some people will not be rising to the occasion. All right, so anyway, let's end this with prayer. Most High of Love and Light, thank you for this moment to be able to connect to the root chakra. Thank you, Most High of Love and Light, for allowing us to have clarity about how we can prepare for upcoming events, even if these events do not have a connection to us. Thank you for clarity of how we can prepare for the consequences of it showing up in our external environment. I ask for the children, animals, and plants and especially Mother Gaia to have peace throughout these transitions. And may all of us adult age individuals be held accountable and responsible for all our consequences. See you.